What's up, Texoma? Hey, welcome to the What's Up Texoma podcast, where we're going to talk about local events, local hotspots, and I'm probably going to throw in a little real estate because, you know, I'm a local real estate agent here. We're coming to you live from downtown Denison, Texas, right here on Main Street from the Main Street studios here at Podcast on Main. Anyway, we're here. This is our first little podcast, so if I screw up any, hey, you know, it's just part of it,
it's
right?
all right. We're figuring it out.
Yeah, I've got Hawkeye with me here.
Hi, everybody. How you doing?
Introduce yourself, Hawkeye.
I'm Hawkeye Fisher Rivera. Been in town for about 2 years now.
Yeah.
I work at Wise Wolf Gold and Silver inside the Main Street Mall.
Yeah.
Doing all kinds of cool stuff. Just loving this beautiful little town we got here.
Yeah.
Enjoying the downtown area, trying to live life to the fullest out here.
That's right. Oh, look at there. There's old Donna Dow making it through the rain.
Coming
in. So, you know, I wanted to do this podcast down here during the twilight shopping.
Yeah.
You know, it's twilight. I don't know how many people are shopping right now because, I mean, it was pouring rain.
Oh, yeah. My shoes still wet.
Oh no, mine are just drenched.
Done.
You know, yeah. So yeah, it was like a river right outside the studios here. It was pretty crazy. We actually thought it was going to come in through the doors. I mean, it was.
Oh yeah. I thought I was like, everybody's just going to float away here eventually. This is getting really bad right now. I was watching it on the cars. It came up on the sidewalk up to the shops. I was like, "Woo!"
Yeah, it was pretty wicked. You know, we got a little hell, and I mean, it wasn't too bad, but that wind was whipping around. But anyway, we're here. We made it. I didn't melt. You didn't melt.
No, good. We're good.
And it looks like Donna Dow did not melt either, so she should be walking in here any minute. Anyway, so if you're listening to this, you're out here at the twilight shopping. You're dedicated. We appreciate that. I've got some T-shirts here if you want to swing by the studios here. I've got some chamber cash if you want that. There's Miss Donna Dow stepping in. We'll let her get
Welcome, Miss Donna Dow. How are you today?
We'll let her get situated here.
Very good.
Anyway, there's a lot of shopping going on. There's a lot of stores down here, you know. So in the twilight shopping, all the stores stay open just a little bit later than normal. So, you know, yeah, every third Thursday through December.
Yeah. Lots of shopping going on downtown.
Oh, yeah.
Shops open later than usual, which is real nice.
Yeah. So, you know, come down here. If you can't make it down here in the rain, make sure you get down here on the next twilight shopping event. Like I said, every third Thursday.
There's a lot of good eating going on too.
Yes. Oh yeah. See, we're right across from, or catty corner from 34 Chop House, which is one of my favorites.
Oh yeah.
You know,
I frequent Doc's Lounge. The Doc's Lounge in the back. I love that little area.
It's beautiful.
It's
isn't
great.
It?
They really set it up nice.
Man, they did such a good job, right?
Right. Maybe a little music too sometimes.
Live. Yep.
There's live. You know, I always look at events that are happening around here, around our town, and everything, and it's just constant. I mean, everything is just music. I mean, you know,
we
and
love
just
our
like
music
here,
around
these studios here. Did you get to take a tour yet?
No, not yet. It's coming.
Oh
it's coming.
man, it is awesome.
Yeah,
there.
I got to check it out.
Yeah. This place is really. It's not just. You know, when you walk in up there, you're thinking you're somewhere else, and maybe L.A. or something like that, or recording studio.
They're doing it right. They're very professional here, so I'm really enjoying it. So.
Yeah, when I drove by here and I saw this happening here, I thought, oh, this is where I got to be. If I'm going to do a podcast,
right,
this is where I want to do it, right here.
And it's in the heart of everything. I mean, this Main Street is just the heartbeat of Denison. It's amazing. Now, really amazing.
Donna Dow, Main Street director. Tell me if I'm correct on this. Is Denison's Main Street the longest Main Street in America?
In the state of Texas.
In the state of Texas.
We haven't put that, you know, measuring stick on the rest of the United States, but we could definitely say in Texas.
Maybe we can say it for now until someone proves us wrong. How's that?
That's right.
I like the way that sounds.
Yeah. So anyway, if you're out here shopping, stop on by here. We're here inside the studios at Podcast on Main.
It's funny considering what the rain was like. This is actually light rain right now.
Yeah, I know. This is like nothing compared to what it was.
Not at all.
Did you walk down here, Donna, or did you drive?
Well, actually, I drove.
Okay. I was going to say,
But I did go from the building out to my car, and I didn't even have an umbrella, so it was.
That's enough
not
walking.
bad.
Yeah, I mean,
that is.
my shoes, these are usually
Oh, yeah.
white, but I mean, they are just completely soaked.
Yeah, I'm just sloshing around over here, but it's all right. We'll dry up. We're having a good time. It's a good night.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. So, with this Twilight shopping event down here, are you aware of anything super special going on?
Well, I do know that the Denison Arts Council is down at 519 West Main.
517. Yeah, right
Okay,
next door to me, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they are having a fundraiser tonight.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I heard them back there. There's a lot of people back there
Yes.
right now.
And so, it's North Texas Giving Day,
Yes.
and that's appropriate.
Yep.
And so it's for breast cancer awareness, I think.
Okay.
And they've got some great art that they're auctioning off. So they're having that till 7, I believe.
Okay.
So it might have just closed up on us then. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But very cool. Very cool.
Awesome.
I love the
I didn't
little
even know
events.
that. I thought it was maybe a private event or something like that. So I didn't even step back there. I mean, I heard
love
it
the
going
events.
on.
But you can still go and look at all the art that they have on display. They've been great. We haven't had great weather every time we've had the Twilight shopping.
Yeah.
But they've been there every time and had gallery openings and shows. And so, yeah, good stuff going on down there with the Arts Council.
That's cool. That's cool. That's what I like about down here. Everyone gets involved, for the most part.
Absolutely.
When someone wants to do something, it seems like everybody else wants to kind of join in.
Yeah.
And participate and help out, and make sure every event is excellent. Just when there's a downtown event down here, I'm super impressed by all the people that show up.
Well, the town is buzzing right now for Fall
yeah.
Festival. They are just antsy and cannot wait for Fall Festival.
Yeah,
October
man.
7th, Saturday. It's going to be a great time. That's one of our biggest festivals we always have here every year downtown.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely amazing. We have a great turnout, people all around the area. People from, I hear people from Dallas and Fort Worth coming up all the time, even to check it out. We
Yeah.
have amazing local vendors, amazing local people who are doing their thing and selling their wares. And it's really a great festival.
So this year they're going to have the Yellow Jacket boats, a display of those in the 100 block, and that's going to be a real treat.
Absolutely.
Cool. So yeah,
That's very
100 block. It's all brand new down there,
Yeah.
right? So yeah, everybody gets to check
That's
that
the
out.
sparkly part of town.
Yeah.
It's all nice.
Oh, it's all. Right here, this section we're coming up next, right? They're redoing this section.
Yeah, we're looking at the plans now.
Yeah. So that's going to be a love-hate relationship for a little while, right? Every block is like,
Yeah.
I'm ready for it, but
dreading it, but ready for it to be done at the same
Right.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, the 100 block, they stuck out and, they said, hey, we're ready. We want to be first.
Yeah.
And so it was great.
Yeah. So I've seen some of the plans and the artwork of what they're going to do here. It's going to be pretty cool.
It's a very artsy town. That's what I really, another thing I really enjoy too is, I guess, it was very antique town before, and now it's changed to a real big arts town, which is beautiful because everybody's so creative around in the area, and there's such like a free flow of allowing openness for your creativity around here, and all the little local shops are so supportive to the small person, to just your everyday person walking down the street. It's crazy who you walk by and you don't even know have a little spot, and maybe multiple shops around here.
Yeah, we have a ton of talent around here.
So much.
It's pretty amazing.
We got to celebrate some of that Saturday with the Ambassador Sullenberger visit.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And a local artist. Yeah, so it's
did the mural here and
right
Those
on this
murals,
building.
Yep, it's right here.
Phenomenal mural too.
Yeah.
That's just amazing.
Yeah,
All of
shout
them, all
out
of
to
them.
Sydney Sabarbaro Metcalf.
Shout out. Oh, we got our
Shout
first shout out
First shout out.
on the
first
What's
shout
Up
out.
Texoma podcast. And we have our first
Much deserved.
shout out.
Much deserved for the talent and the intricate detail that is put into all the pieces that she's done. So
Yeah. So, like I said, this podcast here, we're going to be talking about, local events around here, local hot spots. So some other events that are happening, they're usually happening, the downtown Denison farmers market on Saturdays. That's going to be happening this Saturday as well.
Yep.
That's usually a pretty good turnout. Let's
Always.
see, starts at 9 till noon, Donna, if I'm correct.
Yes. Yes.
But they just have just about everything down there.
My favorite part about it is the local farmers. You can't get anything better than having locally produced foods, chicken, beef, pork, all kinds of good stuff there. That's where I try to do most of my shopping and get a lot of our produce and stuff. So
Yeah, you get some good food and support the local community all at the same time, right?
that's what we're all about. That's what we're all about. Support.
That's right.
And on November 11th, the market is going to have a Christmas market. So in the same place all day.
Yeah. So what do they usually call that? The holiday
Market.
market. Yeah.
Is that the Veterans Day parade as well?
That is.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna be buzzing that
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
Let me ask you this. Okay. So it seems like every other week we have a parade here. Do you know how many parades we have a year here?
Well, I would have to count here on
Right.
the
I know,
right?
list.
But I mean, it has to be a
But-
lot.
But we have homecoming parade,
Yes.
and then we have Veterans Day,
Yeah.
and then we had the Sully Parade,
Yeah.
which was not an annual parade, and then
That was a
we
special
have-
one.
Yeah,
4th
yeah.
of July.
We don't have a parade on 4th
Oh,
of
for real?
July. Yeah, yeah, but we have one on Memorial
Memorial
Day.
Day.
Maybe
Yeah,
next year.
Memorial Day.
Christmas parade.
Christmas.
Yeah, is that all?
Do you do a
Day of the
Thanksgiving?
Dead?
Do we do a Thanksgiving parade?
Day of the Dead and Doc Holiday. We don't do Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, yeah. The Day of the Dead is a good one on the
Yeah.
4th of November.
Yeah,
4th of
November 4th. So those Day of the Dead. I mean, they have the puppets.
Right,
Oh.
the giant puppets.
Yeah, those are so cool.
They do
Yeah.
a beautiful job, really.
They do, and they've been bringing those out at other events. Like they've got a renewed effort for people to take part in that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's pretty amazing how they put those together and just to watch them. And yeah, so I know the art, like I said, my office is right next to the art council. So I get to see them, when they're getting everything ready. And so it's kind of cool to see all
Yeah.
that. So yeah, no, we love it. Like I said, there's a ton of events happening down here and around all of Texoma, really. There's all kinds of events. I mean, you have, Oktoberfest coming up at Tanglewood. Another big event's not here in Denison, Donna, but it is in Pottsboro, Frontier Day.
Oh yeah, Frontier Day's coming right
That's
up.
a big one, and
Yeah.
that's in September 30th.
Yep. That's always a cool one that they do out there.
Yeah, that's probably one of Pottsboro's biggest one.
Absolutely.
Pottsboro's a small town. That's where I'm from. We don't have a downtown like this.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true. Everybody comes here.
Yeah. So growing up in Pottsboro, this is where I came as a teenager. Besides the lake, we grew up on the lake, but on the weekends, on Saturdays, we'd come and drag Maine. I mean, that was the thing to do, is come drag Maine and hang out. And this is where everybody was at. Down there we had the cruising club. If anyone's my age and grew up here, you remember the cruising club. So it was super cool. I can remember one time just right up the street here, a buddy of mine had this old Nova. Wasn't the prettiest car there was, right? He's cruising down here, and these streets used to be lined up with people. Everybody you knew would just be walking up and down.
Yeah.
And I remember he went to go honk at someone, and the horn stuck.
Oh man.
And it was, and we're in line in traffic, and his horn's just blaring, right? So I just
Nonstop.
remember just squatting
You're like,
down.
I'm not even in this
the
car.
car, getting down below so no one could see us.
You're like, I'm not here right
yeah.
now.
So, yeah, it was kind of funny. So
We want to do a shout out to him.
yeah, that was Mike Haston.
Shout out to Mike for
So
blaring your horn down Main Street.
yeah. So that was a pretty funny moment. But we had a lot of other moments down here, but that was one of them that I could tell to everyone.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. That's a good one. You must have a lot of good stories. I love the history of Denison. That's one thing I really love about it.
So we were talking before about some history in Denison, something that you brought up to me that I did not know, never heard of.
Are we going to hit the cue for it?
Oh, is it this one?
The other one.
Oh.
All right. So if you're into UFO stuff, I actually found something out the other day that was very, very cool. The first time the term flying saucer was ever used was here in Denison. It was in 1878. It was a farmer hunting 6 miles north of downtown area. And he said he saw something from a distance that looked like a flying orange at first. And he said he was staring at it for so long and it was very bright. So he got kind of like blinded by the light. Next thing he knew, when he got his vision back, it was right over him. And he said it was like a large flying saucer. And that was the first time that term has been documented, used. And that was right here in Denison.
That's cool.
Yeah.
There you go.
And then, Eisenhower, you know the stories that he has with aliens and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently he had several meetings with extraterrestrial beings, what they called Nordics, because they said they look like Nordic individuals, very large and blue-eyed individuals. And yeah, apparently he had a meeting at Edwards Air Force Base with them.
Yeah.
And a meeting at Holloman Air Force Base with them. And I guess he said he went to a dentist appointment, but that's never been documented anywhere in his medical records about that dentist appointment. So everybody's like, ooh.
Oh, yeah. I've heard something about that.
Yeah,
so, yeah, that's always been a little mystery behind him.
Yeah.
It was the dentist appointment. Yeah.
Yeah. He was apparently talking to aliens.
Now, who knew we were going to talk about UFOs?
Right?
But we have some ghost tours coming up
We sure do.
this
Very true.
month.
Yes. Yeah.
Is it the old hotel that they do them in too?
Well, I don't know what all is on their route, but they start and talk about different things. There's different themes.
Very cool. Yeah, it probably goes through a lot of the history stuff too. And I
Right.
there's such fun, cool little things about Denison. Like, would have never thought all these people were from here.
Yeah, Natalie Bowman does those, and she's done them for years. She writes books and history books on.
Yeah, we have her books in the Main Street Mall.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, and so you can get those there, but it would be great to buy the book and then go on the tour.
And then going, yeah, that would
I
be
think
the
it's
thing.
great, yeah.
Yeah. To go and
Yeah.
see. They also have coming up also the zombie crawl.
Oh yes, the zombie crawl coming up.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. go
No,
ahead.
just October 28th.
Yeah, and it was funny. I had a conversation with someone the other day, and I could tell they don't spend a lot of time downtown because they were like, we were talking about the rail yard, which is
Yeah.
where me and you
Yeah,
met,
that's where
Bubba,
we
and
met. Yep.
me and you, Donna. When I was working at the rail yard, they were like, "Oh, ever since that shut down, there's like nowhere to drink around here, is there?" I was like, "Whoa, what are you talking?" We have from down the block. I mean, Red Rock,
what do you want?
1880,
Yeah, what do you
34,
want? Wine,
Horses
Landon?
Axe,
Yeah.
Landon Winery. We got Say When
Say When.
Brewery. It was like kickbacks if you keep going down further.
Yeah.
Best Burger Barn. I was like, we have
Stafford
a lot
House
of places.
Provisions, just
Ivanhoe.
Ivanhoe.
You can keep going. It's like,
Yeah, I mean,
man.
just Red. Did you already say Red Rock?
Red Rock,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, so where do you want to drink?
Yeah,
What do you want to drink? is the
Coyote
question.
Club. You
Yeah.
play some
Yeah.
pool, a free pool at Coyote Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, listen to
Green
some music.
Growler.
Green Growler. Oh,
Green
what's funny?
kickbacks.
Since they moved over there to KD Depot, I almost forget about them sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You and I were talking about that
Yeah.
earlier. Since they moved there, I haven't personally been inside there yet, but I need to get down there. But
Stafford House. That's
Yeah.
what the
Yeah, Stafford
winery's
House
called.
Provisions. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
forgot. We were trying to remember the
yeah,
name of it.
I was just looking at it here.
That's in the Katy Depot also.
Yes,
Yeah.
beautiful
Yeah.
place.
I love the way they have it decorated. It is really
Yeah, it's really
aesthetically nice.
classy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've done
And
a
Green
great job.
Growler is a great sports bar atmosphere where they got a lot of TVs and
Oh,
they've
yeah.
got
Yeah.
things showing.
And they're starting. They're doing food again. They're doing their own food now. So yeah, check it out.
Yeah.
Green Growler's great.
Well, cool. So that's some events that are coming up. Let's see what I know. We have a lot more coming up that I was going to mention here. Let's see here.
Denison on Ice is coming November 18th.
yeah,
We're
that's
gonna have
always-
our ice rink back, which is always fun. I love
So
that spot.
that's a huge event here. Do
Yeah.
you know how many people that attracts a year?
Oh, I can't
I mean,
remember.
just-
but it attracts a lot of people from a great distance. They'll come from Hugo and Dallas and all around.
Yeah, because I sit at the office and I'll just look across the street and it's just constant people. I mean,
Yeah.
just not just in the evenings or whatever. I mean, just kind of pretty much all day long.
Yeah.
There's always
It's
people
impressive.
there. And then they have groups that come in and skate. I'm not an ice skater.
Yeah,
Skateboarder maybe, but not an ice skater.
Throwback.
Yeah.
Get on that board. You
Oh,
still
yeah.
can you still do your thing?
Oh, yeah,
There
man.
you go.
Yeah.
All right. Right.
Yeah,
on.
how do you think I break these collarbones?
Yeah, right. It's like you break easier now, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the first, even skating as a kid, I never broke anything.
Yeah.
Until, I guess I was 47,
Oh,
46,
man.
something like that when I broke that.
Crazy. That's hilarious. That's great.
You got to stay young somehow.
Got
right?
to.
All right. Anything else we have coming up that we want to talk about? What about the Fall for Art at Sparrows? That's going to be October 14th.
Is it 14th? Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
And also on October 14th, President Eisenhower has another birthday.
Oh, yep. That's his birthday celebration.
Yeah.
So how many birthdays does he have?
Well, he
I'm
was
just
born
kidding.
in 1890, and I can't count.
Wow.
But we're going to eat cake on his behalf.
Absolutely.
All
Nice
right.
big piece of cake for him.
Yeah, yeah. And we're going to have a dedication out of Loy Lake, the
Okay.
monument, the Veterans
Yeah.
Bricks, at 9 o'clock that morning. And then we'll go on over to the birthplace. They've got Dallas. That's trying to say 3 words in once. Dallas Women's Vintage Society
Nice.
is going to put on a 1940s style show.
Very
Yeah.
cool. I love
So-
it.
So they have all those like old houses down like the of the era,
Yeah.
right? And down there that people can go visit the museum, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Down in there. And so that's pretty cool. And then of course, then they'll do the holiday lights, which is
Right.
always big here. You can drive through.
Yeah, that and the tree lighting is always a big one that they do here. The big tree lighting, which is always very cool. What is that? December 7th, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, right here at Heritage Park, right next door to us. So
Yeah. So I mean, like I said, there's always something going on.
always.
You know what? We missed some things.
Oh yeah?
Y'all might have talked about it before I
No.
came in. But there's the, is this the Sip, Smile, and Shop? That's this.
Yeah, that's coming up this
Sunday.
this Sunday,
yeah.
right?
And then this Saturday is a Harvest Sweets Festival, and we've got a lot of businesses downtown that are participating in that.
Oh, I
You
did
go
forget
around.
about that. I did forget
You go
about that.
around and you eat sweets.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great.
Oh,
I mean, there's
man.
who could ask for more?
I do know about some vendors going to be popped up outside and stuff too, so it's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
I think it's really going to be.
Yeah, they're
fun.
gonna. I'm reading it right here. Pumpkin spice, caramel apples. So,
pumpkin
Yeah.
spice anything, and you got me.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna.
Yeah.
You got
so
me.
that's fall, right? That's
Yeah.
when fall has
Yeah.
arrived.
Yeah.
But you guys talked about all the establishments a while ago, but we didn't talk about our coffee.
Oh yeah,
We've
very
got
true.
an awesome local coffee machine.
Yeah. We so the coffee shops in Denison have built a culture of their own, really. And I feel a lot of that. Obviously CJ's been here for a long time.
Right.
410 Coffee and Collective. 410, I feel like has kind of had their fingers in a lot of branches of other coffee shops and spots and everything. They've been kind of like a ground zero for a lot of coffee culture here in Denison. And that branched even to Ethos,
Right.
which is
Yeah,
now
Ethos
open.
just there. Yeah.
And that's, basically that's like one of their guys right there that branched out and he's doing his own thing now, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But the coffee culture here is really, really cool. I love
Cafe
it.
Blackbird
Cafe
has
Blackbird.
some.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And then also, you've got your Albertsons.
If you want your Starbucks,
Yeah.
there you go. Go into Starbucks and get you your Starbucks and Albertsons.
There's Starbucks in this Albertsons.
Yeah, right here. Yep.
Dang, didn't even know that.
It's kind of
For
crazy.
real?
Yeah.
How long has that been there?
I mean, since I can remember.
Man.
I've only lived here 2 years though, so.
But it doesn't really matter when you have so many varieties of your local coffee scene.
Yeah, and I like the local stuff.
Yeah.
I love it.
Like, my coffee, wherever it's at, it's over there. But, I grabbed it from 410 right before I came here.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, coffee from 410 is usually how I start. my
Yeah,
day.
I'll probably be up all night now.
That's all right. That's all right. Who needs sleep?
Need sleep. Me, really. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, lots of coffee here.
Yeah, no, that's a great thing to bring up actually, because that is something I feel like has really put a pep. Obviously, caffeine will do that, but it's put a pep in the step of Denison for sure.
Oh, that's the wrong one. So I'm testing
No,
that.
that was great.
He's learning it.
No, not that one.
No.
Oh, that's the one. Here's the one I was trying for.
Yeah,
There you go. Pep in your step.
absolutely.
We'll get
All the
used to
caffeine
this.
you need.
Like I said, once again, this is our first little show. We're
They need to be labeled.
Yeah.
I don't know how you're
They're
going to
color coded.
Yeah, that the blue one is for the
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
We'll get it figured out for sure.
Yeah.
We're still learning. But so Bubba, you've been here almost your whole life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. My parents had a lake house here when I was a kid there in Pottsboro, and then we officially moved here permanently in 1977. That's how long I've been kind of telling off of my age, but
Longer than I'm alive.
yeah.
Well, I was alive back then.
Yeah. So it was a different world back then. But it's amazing to watch this place grow and change a little bit, but all at the same time stay the same.
Yeah,
right.
very
So,
cool.
that small town feel, we still have it, the generosity of everyone here, the waving as you go down the country roads,
all my neighbors wave at me, I wave at them. It's awesome. Yeah. It's a great feeling.
That's still here. When you have people come in, to visit or whatever, your friends or family or whatever from, wherever, like, let's say New York, where you're from, and you're driving down the road and people wave, you wave back, and they kind of look at you like, how do you know them?
Who's this weirdo? Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. That's just what we do here,
Yeah, exactly.
And if someone doesn't wave at you, you go, hey, what's wrong with them?
Yeah.
Not really, but
my sister really wasn't used to it. And so like you're saying, I'm from New York, originally from the Bronx. Grew up there my young life, and then moved to California I lived there for 11 years. And even there, it's not that feeling's not there.
No.
So actually very happy to be here in a spot where, everybody was like, oh, be careful moving to Texas. Be careful moving to Texas. They're all crazy out there.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, sure, they might be all crazy, but they're all really friendly too. That's another thing that they don't talk about, is they're all very hospitable and just friendly, loving. And it's a great feeling.
Yeah.
To walk down the street, and I pop into almost any shop on Main Street, and they're like, "Oh, hey, Hawk, how you doing?" Or can have a conversation with almost anybody.
No, it really,
even if I don't know them. Even if I don't know them.
You and I were talking about that earlier. I love being able to walk into just about any one of these stores and people know who you are.
Yeah.
And like I said, if they don't know who you are, you'll know each other within 5 minutes, because that's just the way people are.
Absolutely.
And
they want to get to know you. A person I've known for 5 minutes is asking questions about my life and hoping I'm well, and we're having great interactions, and it's really cool. It's really cool because I like to interact with people. I'm a very people person. So
I know. And then, like I said, when we first met down at the rail yard, that's what I liked about you, is like, this guy right here, he's a great host.
Yeah, and that was my main goal of everything was I feel like customer service has been lost a lot in this world, unfortunately. And
super true.
I always am a stickler for excellent customer service. You're not going to get anything less from me.
So I've been in sales like pretty much my whole life. So when I go to restaurants, it's mainly when I'm at restaurants, like the server, the host or whatever, I love it when they go above and beyond. And I always look over at my wife and I said, this person needs to be, selling real estate with me, or this person needs to be, whatever in sales, or whatever. So, but that's what I love too. I love it when people are personable and get to know each other. You find that common ground pretty quick with people. I mean, that's building relationships is what really life's all about for everything. Whatever industry you're in, building a relationship, whatever,
you can't have a good business if you don't have good relationships with the people who are giving you
from employees business, to your customers.
Exactly.
You got to build those relationships.
You have to.
That reminds me of something.
Okay.
So we at the chamber the other day, they had a luncheon, and they had Wendy Acosta and Elsie Russell talk about the fire. They were involved. Their business was involved in the fire in the 300 block 4 years ago.
Just right there. I'm looking at it.
Oh, that's Wendy and Cruz, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so they were talking, and Wendy said, you've got to know your insurance agent. That insurance agent has to be, they have to care about you and your business. And so by developing that relationship, her agent, she was out of town when the fire happened, but her agent was right there, and he was taking care of her, taking care of their niece that was running things.
That's amazing.
Then.
Yeah, because she called him and said, "Oh my God, my place is on fire or something." He goes, "I know, I'm standing right here."
Yeah,
right. So he was like right here watching it.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe it either."
Yeah,
but that's just indicative of the relationships that we have around here. And the 4th anniversary of the fire is coming up. It's on October 9th.
Okay.
And we're going to have a groundbreaking that day.
Oh, very
finally
cool.
A groundbreaking.
Yeah, newsflash.
Very
Newsflash.
cool.
You heard
Hey.
it right here, folks, on What's Up Texoma. Oh, wait. Do we
Yeah,
have one
we
for
got
that?
something.
I don't know what that. Oh,
No, not that one. It's good. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's enough of that. I'm messing that all up.
Right. It's
Messing
fun.
that
That's
up.
all right. And have fun with it.
Yep. So, we're talking about some of these local events. I'm sure, we've missed some, but if you'll hop on, social media, Facebook, things like that, you can check out all these local events, not only just down here in downtown Denison, but around all of Texoma. Growing up here, I've known a lot of different hot spots that I like to visit over the years. And some of them are still here. Some of them are gone. Some of them have changed names, but the venues are still there. So, you being newer here, what are some of your hot spots that you like to visit currently?
Right. No, that's a great question. Yeah. So a newer spot, which is actually going to be celebrating its 1-year anniversary on October 1st that I really love, is Say When Brewing Company. Yeah. They've been doing an amazing job. Jason over there is fantastic. Maria, his head bartender, she's just amazing. And now they're doing pizza. Very cool. They're doing a really good job. They're having fun.
I think I can smell pizza right now.
I did too.
Right?
I was about
do
to
smell
say
pizza.
that. Yeah.
That's Domino's is like not too far, right? That might be what we're getting. That's crazy though. So that's
Gary Banks trying to get a plug there, carrying a sign around there.
He's trying to get it in the camera.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Say When is one of my go-to spots when we're going out to have a good night. 1880, of course. I love 410 Coffee and Collective. You'll hear me say it over and over again. Natalie's doing an amazing job over there. And The Usual's in there now doing their sandwiches.
Dude, The Usual, that is my
So
go-to
good.
lunch.
I eat there 4 times a week.
Yeah, Hobby and Heather. There. Well, you see me there. I
all
see you
the time.
there all
Yeah,
the time.
we just walk into each other all the time there.
Yeah. So
Coffee and a sandwich, and you can't go wrong. 34 Chop House, like I said, Doc's Lounge in the back. If you're not looking for like a formal kind of dinner setting, the Doc's Lounge in the back is much more laid back, and a lot of people don't even know about it. Even people who go to Doc's or 34, they don't know about that.
You got to enter in the side door.
Yeah. It says Doc Lounge on the side door. Don't go in the front door.
No, but yeah, so it's totally different. Like if you're eating inside the restaurant and you walk back there, you're like, whoa.
Yeah. It's really cool though.
Yeah, and then you go upstairs. Have y'all eaten upstairs or been up there? Then you kind of overlook Doc's Lounge.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
And then Katy Depot has multiple different things you can do at all different times. They always seem to have little pop-ups going on too and stuff like that. That's really cool.
Yeah, so they have the lofts down there now.
Yeah, the lofts down there
those
now.
the other day, right?
Yeah.
Remember the ribbon cutting?
Yeah, you kind of broke in.
That sounds like a Bubba thing to do.
Hey, actually, I was just following. I think there was,
Diana Thiel.
there's some other people that went before me. So.
We're like, oh, hey, let's go this way.
So anyway, so that's pretty cool. Like we were talking earlier about, the walkability, being able to live somewhere and just walk downstairs, go eat, shop, or go to work.
Yeah, it's unbeatable, really.
I mean, that's huge, or, enjoy some entertainment, events and things like that, and not every town has that.
Did you know we have almost 1,000 people full-time working downtown and another 200 and something part-timers?
Very cool.
That's crazy.
Very cool, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I remember getting the email.
You participated in the survey,
so
didn't you?
so that's pretty cool. So that's just everybody that participated. There may be a few
Well,
more.
we tried to.
I don't know if I got the survey, so.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, and I work. So again, working at the rail yard before it closed, it got me really kind of embedded into the community because it's just one of those spots where the energy was really great. You can come in and hang out, and it was really nice. Just have a few drinks, a variety of different foods. So if you're coming with the family, I really missed the concept of it. But after that closed, I was like, I need to stay downtown. I need to stay downtown. It's just the energy of everything. Even if I'm having a slow day, At Wise Wolf, haven't talked to many people about their gold and silver needs. I'm still having a great day because the energy of Main Street is just there. So I love it.
So down there, so I know it's a gold and silver.
Yeah.
So what's it all about? I see you buy and sell.
Yeah. So we do platinum, palladium, gold, silver. So we buy and sell precious metals, and we'll do it in almost any form as long as we can verify that it is what it is. But coin
Well,
form.
how do you verify it? Do you put it in your mouth and bite down on it? If it's soft enough, it's good.
You know what's actually really funny is there is a point where you handle so many pieces of bullion or coin or anything that are you grab one and you're like, oh, this feels off, and you're like almost immediately can tell it's a fake.
Yeah.
Unless they do a really good job of faking it. But we buy and sell gold and silver of all forms. You're looking for gold bars. You're looking for silver bullion. You're looking for coins. We're usually not going to be looking at the collector side of things, like the numismatic sides and stuff. So some older coins we're not really interested in. But actually, I'll give a plug. If you do have a coin collection with older coins like pennies or anything like that, Red River Valley Coin here, he's on Morton. And he's really amazing with his collector side and the numismatic side. And I don't shameless plug because he'll send people my way too. So it's really nice.
Well, that's cool. So once again, community.
Correct.
Yeah.
Not competitors.
No,
right?
and that's how it has to be. You can't have a famine mentality. If you have a famine mentality, nobody wins. I've always been in the thought of if we're helping each other, we're all gonna win. And that's what I want. I want everybody to win. I want everybody to eat. I want everybody to thrive.
Yeah.
So that's always been my thoughts of it.
Thoughts from Hawk.
Thoughts from Hawk.
You
Don't
had
have a famine mentality.
Yeah.
You had a big ribbon cutting yesterday.
We did, and that was very cool.
Yeah.
It's a very cool little ceremony that they do with the chamber. I like it a lot.
Hey, I can vouch. If you're a local business, you need to be involved
In the chamber.
in the Denison Chamber because they really support their local businesses.
Oh, yeah.
For real. It's pretty crazy.
And they'll give you a lot of resources and connect you to other people that have resources as well that can help you out in any way.
Yeah, and their offices down there, they have a room in there. Like I use it sometimes for meetings.
Oh, yeah.
It seats like 20 plus.
Conference room.
Yeah, the conference room. It's beautiful. It's right here. They just do a lot in marketing for, I help in that.
Yeah, very cool.
You've probably seen my reels that I do.
Oh yeah, you do a great job.
Yeah, so I do that because that's my way of giving back to the community.
Absolutely.
And helping, the local people get their names out there. Because those reels, 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 extra eyes get on these local businesses.
And it's trickier than you think. Keeping up on the social media aspect of a lot of things and trying to market like in that manner, it's so much harder than what people think. Having somebody on the outside who's willing to, you go around and you do free videos all the time, and it's like that's like gold to some people, So it's amazing thing.
Yeah, because I realize that some people don't know how to do it, or just don't have or maybe they're just not on social media.
They don't have the time.
They don't have the time. It takes a little time.
It does. It does.
So time's very important.
No, it's cool. It's cool that you do that. It's the community appreciates it for sure.
Yeah, it's all part of it.
Absolutely. I've enjoyed this downtown. I've really enjoyed this downtown. My lady is from Richardson area.
My lady. Yeah.
She's from Richardson area, and the second we came up here, it was kind of like we knew this was going to be home. It was just grabbed us immediately. And that was even before like 34 opened and everything. We were like, this is the spot, and it's just growing. It's just getting better. I really love it.
Yeah, we have a lot of more stuff coming down. I'm sure Donna won't tell us about them all, but maybe she will.
Some covert, confidential.
You have any
files.
other little golden nuggets you want to drop on the What's Up podcast?
The Deviled Egg is opening soon.
Yes.
And that's in the former Chase Bank building at 231 West Main.
I did hear a little inkling about that not too long ago. I heard some whispers from some people, and I was like, oh, really? This sounds good.
November, right? November.
Yeah, November 6th or 7th.
Very cool.
I love my wife, her deviled eggs.
Oh.
Puts little slices of jalapenos on them.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
I love some deviled eggs.
Yeah.
We tried something that I recommend nobody does. Chris and Stacy, who own the sliders inside of Rail Yard, they tried pickled deviled eggs. So you pickle the eggs and then you take the stuff out. Now, pickle eggs, I love pickled eggs. They're really good. Pickled deviled eggs,
not the same.
There's something about it. Just don't do it. Don't do it. I recommend leave that to us. We tried it.
Yeah.
Don't try it.
There you go.
It is not good.
Man, you got a lot of good information going on. I'm gonna have to keep you on here.
UFOs and deviled eggs.
And gold and silver.
Yeah. And again, that's a new thing that I got into. I've had my hands on a lot of different weird things my whole life.
Yeah.
Started out as an EMT at 19 and then went on to work in the reptile industry, buying and selling reptiles.
Yeah, so you trained cobras, right?
No, I didn't train cobras. I did own some cobras at a time, though. Yeah, that wasn't the smartest idea. But
no.
Yeah, I had like 160 something snakes at a time.
Oh,
yeah. Then people were like, "Hey, I need you to watch some really sketchy things for me for a little while," and I was like, "Sure, I'll watch them. I'll take care of them." Then it got really sketchy, and I was like, I shouldn't be doing this too often.
I think you're telling off on yourself now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, we're in Texas now. You get an exotic animal license. You go on anything you want.
Yeah. So, we're talking about food down here. We have a ton of great restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
We obviously the Chop House. My birthday back in April, my wife had all these different plans of restaurants that we haven't been to in a while. And, like Bob's Chop House down in Dallas area. Okay. And of course, we were going to do the 34 Chop House here. So we came here first, and I ate here. And I was like, why in the world would I drive an hour to go eat something that's right here?
Don't have to at all.
No, so you don't. I mean, if you want a high-end meal, you don't have to go down there anymore.
Yeah.
It's right here. Like the Landon Winery. You don't have to go outside here anymore to get those higher end, atmospheres.
Correct.
It's right here.
If that's what you want, and then
if that's what you want,
you have everything in between too. So it's
everything.
Awesome. You can go from one theme to the next in a matter of a 5-minute walk.
Yeah, if you want just bar food, you got that. Like the Horse's Axe. We haven't talked about the Horse's Axe yet.
Oh man, I can't believe we haven't talked about that.
No.
I love that spot. That spot is so cool.
They have pizza too.
Yep.
Yeah, they sure do. Yeah,
they do. They have some
arcade.
Little foods
they have
there.
the arcade in there. I don't think that gets promoted enough, but they have that arcade in there.
One thing that might be random that they actually carry mead, which is like a honey, distilled honey wine, almost like. And not a lot in carry mead.
I've seen
so I was
that
really excited when I saw
market.
that they had mead. It was really cool.
Yeah, I've seen that at a farmer's market. Not here, but down in Central Texas one time.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
I was like,
what the heck is
sweet.
mead?
Yeah, it's good. It's what the Vikings drink.
Ah.
Yeah.
The see, man, you got all kinds of information. I like it. So let's see, what's some other hot spots around? Of course, me being from Lake Texoma, like one of our biggest hot spots was most people would remember was Pompano's. Back in the day, which is the Island Bar and Grill now.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, it's Pompano's was. Yeah, if you were anybody, that was the place to be.
I checked out the island. The island's a pretty cool little spot.
Yeah. So back in the day, but way before your time, that used to be like where the main restaurant was.
Yeah.
But then it would go out in all these decks, and you'd go out over the water, and it had all these decks, and that's where the dance club, the bars, they had 1, 2, I think 2 or 3 bars down there.
Oh, wow.
Had the Windjammer or whatever. No, not the Windjammer. I forget what it was called. But anyway, it was all down in there. Another little restaurant. But yeah, that was the happening place. But, but still the Island Bar, Tanglewood, and all that down there.
Yeah, Tanglewood is a cool little spot as well.
Yeah, they got all the hotels and villas down there, the restaurants, spas, pools.
We haven't mentioned Frutitas. Frutitas is always good. You want your sweets or they even do the little they do their tacos and stuff too that are pretty good.
They do tacos?
Little street tacos that are always nice,
Or some corn.
Yeah. Oh, the elotes are to die for.
Yeah.
Their elotes are amazing. Yeah. You can't go wrong.
Yeah, there's probably a ton of little shops that, that we're missing, not even talking about, that are super cool. Which
all the time.
Yeah, like I'll walk up and down here. Like Hey Sugar. I mean, if you want some candy, that's the place to go, right?
Yeah, some
Ice
candy.
cream.
Oh, they have some good handmade ice cream. Can't go wrong. I think they're still carrying some boozy ice cream too. So if you're looking for some boozy ice cream, you
What is
can't always
boozy?
find it in the area.
Got some booze in it?
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I think they have a couple of little flavors over there that had some boozy ice cream.
Yeah. And Monsters on Main.
Monsters
Oh,
on
yeah.
Main.
Right?
Nisha
So-
is amazing. Her
Yeah.
stuff is awesome. I love
think
that.
I couldn't tell you how many of those we have in our
Oh,
house.
yeah. How creative can you be, though? I mean, you take just the clippings from, you do an upholstery business, and
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I have so much leftover stuff I'm just throwing out. And she's
Yeah.
like, I'm going to make little monsters.
Yeah. No,
Amazing.
super
Amazing.
cool idea.
I love
and
it.
it's
Yeah.
just blown up. So, we, like I said, we have a ton of a house that I probably have 3 or 4 in my office.
Yeah.
We give them as gifts.
I think every shop downtown has at least
Yeah.
one.
You walk into anyone, you see
at
the
least
little
one.
monster.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite.
It's
Yeah.
the best. It's the best. I love it.
Hickory House, they have theirs, and it has its own Facebook page.
Oh, that's cute.
And
There you
then
go.
we have one that matches the guitar out here.
Oh,
at
yeah?
Heritage
Nice.
Park.
That's
Very
awesome.
cool. I love
Yeah.
that.
So that, all that's pretty cool. And, it's just, we can just keep going on and on really
Oh, yeah.
about all the cool little shops down here, and I just like, I'm looking out right now and I just like seeing all the little street lights, especially right now, the wet streets right now are reflecting off there. It's a pretty cool time to be down here, and you got the lights all around the park right
No, it
there.
looks great. It looks great.
Yeah.
It's all wet with all lit up, and the sky's all cleared up now. It's nice. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful little town.
Yes, it is. So you need to get down here and visit downtown Denison. Come visit us on every third Thursday.
Yeah, do our twilight shopping downtown.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all the shops stay open later. Usually, 7 or 8.
8 p.m.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So, usually most of them close at 5 or
5,
6. So they stay open a little bit longer down here,
They set up wine walks pretty regularly, where you can walk around the little spots, because it's an art and entertainment district downtown, so you can have a drink while you walk up and down and shop at the same time, which is really cool. That's another added benefit to a cool little downtown area we got.
That is true. Yeah. I forgot
Yeah.
about that. You can do that
You
down
can,
here.
yeah. Just don't get crazy,
Yeah. Yeah. The Denison Hotel, I know they got approved for everything, right? Through the,
They got approved through historic preservation,
Mm-hmm.
and they got approved through the federal tax credit program.
gotcha.
So renovations come into it.
Well, yeah, we're looking forward to that. They their plans are under review right now.
Okay.
Very
in the
cool.
city.
That's cool.
I heard Rialto too. Stuff's going to start moving on Rialto hopefully here pretty soon.
I've been hearing some talk.
Yeah. That's
See,
been.
I know she's got some nuggets.
Yeah,
there she's not giving
yeah.
up. Listen,
You're in sales.
no,
you know
one,
that it's
no
not.
one. Listen, it's just us 3. No one's listening
No
to
one's
this.
listening. It's our first one. There's probably like 3 people.
Yeah, I
What
don't, I
if-
don't even see it. on
What
there.
if we made promises that they're going to have to keep then?
Yeah, well, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
we put it out there. They have to
Yeah.
stick
They
to
have
it.
to
Yeah.
stick to it.
Yeah.
That sounds like a plan. That gets some movement going in
I
that
see you
place.
got
That'd be
your. I
great.
see you got your yellow
Oh.
jacket.
I represent. I got to represent. We got also the Friday nights before home games. They have the
Tailgating.
tailgate in Touchdown Alley. Yeah, so go out there, support the local high school team. Been kicking butt,
Yeah.
at least kicking Sherman's butt for sure.
Poor Sherman.
Yeah, I think
mean,
it was like
come on.
42-0. That was bad. That was really bad.
Yeah. So and that's a rivalry game. So
Well, another little history tidbit I learned about that rivalry game is it's actually the longest running high school rivalry in Texas, and
Yeah.
I did not know that. That was very cool when I
Yeah.
heard about that.
yeah, that is pretty cool. Yeah. So usually it's not a blowout like that.
No, usually not. But
Yeah. So I don't know what happened to Sherman this year.
new coach and stuff,
Yeah.
You got some. I heard some kids moved from Sherman to Denison area, and a little more talent.
You're starting rumors now.
Yeah, start some rumors. That's what I'm hearing on the grapevine. This is what I'm hearing from people out there.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what else we got here. Look at here. We're at 7:51 is the time.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
we've gone almost an hour now.
Yeah. I didn't
Nice.
think I could talk that long.
Oh yeah, it's easy. I knew
Yeah.
I could do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know you could. That's why I wanted you on here. I needed someone to fill in the blanks here when I'm here.
I can ramble if need be.
All right, we can't have dead air.
No dead air.
No dead air. All right, so I think we're getting pretty
Yeah, I
close
think
to
we're
wrapping
getting
this
close
up.
to wrapping it
Did
up.
we
You
talk
guys
about
anything?
the Arts and Jazz Fest?
No.
Oh, we did.
November 18th?
Let's
The
look here.
18th, that's right. The Arts and Jazz Fest. They always do such a great job. The art council around here is amazing.
Well, that's tourism on that one.
Oh, is that tourism?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they work together a lot.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You got to.
So that's going to be right here, right?
Yes, and it's the same day that the ice rink opens,
Oh, nice.
November 18th, and they're going to have carriages.
Oh, yeah?
Did they have them last year?
No.
No.
We had them for different events.
For a different
but
event.
It wasn't that.
I know Doc Holliday, they're down here.
Yeah. Doc, and I think
Yeah.
during Christmas.
We
maybe.
had some at Christmas.
Yeah.
That's always pretty when you
Yeah.
can deck them out all pretty looking and everything.
Yeah, so that's, when you see that, when you hear the hooves, yeah, and it's dark like this and the Christmas lights, I mean, that's just so cool.
See, growing up in New York, you always think they're cops. Yeah. They had horseback cops all over the parks in New York. It was funny.
That's funny. So that reminds me of something. I did a TikTok about gunfire.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So it's like, it's, because I live out in the country and, just being a country boy, like you hear
Dove,
gunshots.
pheasant,
Yeah,
duck
you hear
season,
gunshots all
turkey
the time.
season.
Whatever it is, target practice, whatever, it doesn't faze you. You hear, pow, pow, you're just like, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
If you're in the city or something, you hear, you're like, whoa, what's going on?
My buddy told me, so my friend moved up to Montana, and I guess it was like opening season of dove season up there or something, and they were just, bah, 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 bah. And he called the cops. He was like, there's a shootout happening behind my house. And they were like, it's dove season. Hung up on them.
Yeah, you definitely know when it's dove season if you live out in the country.
They were like, oh, yeah, shut up. Like,
I was showing, or I have some land that's listed, and someone had showed it, another agent. So I called them and said, hey, how'd the showing go or whatever? She goes, well, there was a lot of gunfire.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm like, well, yeah, that's the country.
Yeah. That's like when
You're going to hear it.
I knew somebody wasn't from around here because they nudged me and they were like, hey, that guy walked in here and he had a gun on his hip.
Yeah.
And I was like, welcome to Texas.
Yeah.
They're like, hey. What else do you say to that one?
I know. Yeah. It's part of, you're protected.
Yeah. It's like, you're safe.
Yeah, you're protected.
Nobody's going to rob us in here.
No, nobody's going to do anything stupid. Anything else you got, Donna? I know you have something.
Well, the Christmas parade theme, the chamber announced that.
Oh, what's the theme?
I don't remember. No, it's Christmas around the world, right?
Christmas around the world. Right on. I like that.
And so that's, if you're waiting to do your Christmas float, then you can do it now. And the parade is always a great time. You mentioned the lights and downtown. That's a really fun event.
Yeah. And now how do you get in to do a float? Who do you contact?
Well, you contact the Chamber of Commerce.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
And so they'll have also their hot cocoa competition.
I'll be there.
And that's a lot of fun. They work with the Scott Middle School students.
Very fun.
Yeah. And that's a great event.
Oh yeah, that parade is huge. I'm always down here filming it because it's so. It's something you don't get everywhere. There's parades. Everybody has parades, but there's certain towns that know how to put on a parade.
Oh yeah, yeah.
A Christmas
Denison
parade.
does it right. Denison does it right.
Every year. That's what's cool about it. It's every year, every time. It's always something. You're always adding to it as well.
Right.
Yeah.
It grows. Everything grows and grows and grows. Like, that when on Halloween, you watch it last year, everybody's like, I don't know if anybody's going to show, there were people lined up on both sides of this sidewalk. I've got video of it. I was just so amazed. Like, oh my gosh, I didn't know there was that many people here.
Yep.
In this
I feel like they show out for events out here. The community shows out when you putting something on. You can expect there to be a good turnout almost every time.
That's why if you're a business owner, and you have the opportunity to be downtown Denison, you're going to get a lot of eyes on your business. That's why I'm down here.
Absolutely.
The walkability. I just know, everything's right here. And also I can just walk down here and go grab something to eat.
Absolutely. No, it's the best. At the usual most of the time.
That's funny. Like I am there like all the time.
I love it. It's
but it is. I love their food. Right.
Yeah.
And if I want something just a little bit different, hey, Hobby and Heather, they're
never
like,
going to give you a problem.
No problem.
Never going to give you a problem.
They ask, they know, and it's one of those things. You walk in, they know what you like, You know, they know if I don't want this particular item on, you know, the sandwich or whatever, they know it. I don't even have to say anything. You know, I walk in there and they go, what do you want? You want the usual? Yeah.
Right? yeah, the usual.
Yeah.
That's
The
what
usual, right?
We haven't talked a lot about Rustico or Frank and Lola's, and
So, yeah, let's go over that block.
Yeah, every time I
Pork.
walk in there, they know my order. I don't even have to remember it. So sometimes, you know, I have a mind blank, and
The
it's
pork
like
belly,
no problem.
the pork belly at Frank and Lola's is amazing.
Yeah, they have some excellent tacos.
That pork belly taco
I like
is to die for.
Portobello's. And so they had a new person working the other day, and I said portobello, and they thought I said pork
belly.
Pork belly? Hey, it is pretty close.
And it was
it is a
good,
little
but
close. Yeah, the pork belly's so good.
I like my portobellos.
Oh yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah, so Rustico, you know, that is not your typical, it's not a Tex-Mex,
Right.
right? It's more authentic.
Yeah,
Mexican,
and,
right?
and little. I guess you could say high scale on some of their main entrees are definitely a little more well-to-do, like higher scale.
Yeah, the
Mexican
presentation.
food.
Yeah, the presentation is there. So
The
it's
steak Monterey, it has chorizo salsa on the top with melted cheese, and it is amazing. It's so amazing.
and they
I like
have,
food, so I get really into food.
Yeah, so I mean, I think we all like food. I do too. So yeah, so look here, 7:58. We've almost made it
Well, right on,
through
Bubba.
our first episode.
Appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, no, I
Again,
appreciate
another
you coming out.
shameless plug for Wise Wolf Gold and Silver.
Yeah.
We'll take care of all your gold and silver
Yeah.
needs.
And where
in
are you
any
guys
form.
located at?
Inside the Main Street Mall, right there on the corner of Fannin and Main Street.
Yeah, I visit there a lot. So
Yeah,
it's
come
a
visit
cool-
me and the big old Buffalo Bow behind the counter with me.
Yeah, you can't miss you.
No,
right,
not at all.
Right on the first floor. Yeah, no, we go there and shop and walk and
You'll be lost in there for hours.
oh yeah,
There's
you
so
can.
much to look at.
You have to go. I have to go there once and then like the next day or two go back again because there's just so much. You can't really look at it all at once.
Absolutely. Yeah, you got to take time. You got to take time and you got to enjoy it and scour the area.
Yeah. So
Donna, thank you for coming out. It was a
Yeah.
pleasure to have
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Got some inside intel on some of the local stuff.
I know maybe we'll have to have her on again and see if we can get some more out of her.
Right? We're going to have to pretend not to unpush the record button.
I like the buttons though.
Yeah. So
We're going to figure it out. We're going to get better at this.
Oh, I like that one a lot.
oh, you like that one? Okay. Well, we have got to get out of here. It's 8:00. Chris and them. I appreciate Podcast on Main for everything that you've done for us
Amazing
here.
spot. Amazing
Yes,
spot.
great
Anybody
spot.
looking to do a podcast, make
Yeah.
sure you contact these guys.
Yeah, come on down. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe on our page here. Let us know your thoughts, any content information that you want us to talk about next time. Let us know. But anyway, we're signing off from What's Up Texoma.
Catch you later, Texoma.